In late March, America's public health emergency officially became an economic one, too, when a staggering 3.3 million people filed for unemployment benefits in a single week. The previous record, set in 1982, had been 695,000 claims. Congress quickly passed emergency legislation to address the crisis 8 months ago. But now, with COVID cases spiking and the economy still in peril, that federal relief is about to run out for millions of Americans. All of this as Wall Street sailed past another record high this week. NBC White House correspondent Geoff Bennett has our Sunday focus.
As Americans celebrated Thanksgiving this year, a stark reality looming. 1 in 6 may not have had enough food on the table, while 14 million Americans are uncertain they'll be able to pay next month's rent. The country now bracing for another holiday hit by hard times, with all COVID relief from the federal government set to expire on December 31st.
The motion is adopted.
Back in March, Congress easily passed the $2 trillion Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security, or CARES Act, providing a lifeline to recently laid off employees and businesses that were forced to close due to COVID shutdowns. Since then, talks on Capitol Hill for another round of relief or to extend the current program have stalled, threatening to end unemployment insurance for those out of work and push many small businesses to permanently close, all while raising the potential of mass evictions.
Sometimes we don't have enough for we could buy our dinner.
For months, Democrats have pushed for a wide-ranging bill that would extend new unemployment benefits, send another round of $1,200 checks to American households, provide more small business aid, and expand access to COVID testing.
The time to act is upon us like never before. The pandemic and the economic recession will not end without our help.
But Republicans have pushed back, saying the bill includes things that have nothing to do with COVID, like cannabis reform. And Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has balked at the price tag.
I don't think the current situation demands a multi-trillion-dollar package.
The difference in opinion reflected in the contrasting realities of Wall Street versus Main Street. This week, food lines growing and unemployment claims spiking, while the Dow Jones average hit the unprecedented 30,000-point mark.
The stock market is booming right now with hopes of a vaccine and as a result of all the stimulus that's been put out into the economy from the Federal Reserve and from Congress. But there's huge disparities, huge pain in the economy, and we'll see if that pain catches up to the stock market.
A stark disparity of suffering and success, highlighting one of the biggest challenges facing President-elect Joe Biden as he prepares to confront the COVID crisis, as Biden recently told Lester Holt.
The most important thing, I think, is while we try to do all of this, focus on those folks who are always, when crisis hits, they're the first one hit, and when recovery comes, they're the last one in.
For many families, that relief can't come soon enough.
I know a lot of people are struggling right now, my family included, with food right now.
For Sunday Today, Geoff Bennett, Washington.